Number 6 Baker will be taking on number 12 Georgetown this Saturday in Albright Stadium, as it will be the first round of the NAIA FCS Playoffs. Now, the teams have never been matched up before and never played, so it'll be a great game to come out and watch. Baker will be going into the game with a 10-1 record, while Georgetown will be going in with an 8-1 record. Now, this will be the 16th appearance all-time for Baker in the playoffs, while it will be Georgetown's 21st. This week we'll be interviewing safety for Baker, Grant Elston, who has had 68 tackles so far this season, is one of the top leaders in tackles, and has also had 4 interceptions so far. Here's Grant to preview the upcoming game against Georgetown. Now, Grant, your team has just captured its 3rd straight Heart South Championship. Now, what does this mean to you and the team?
Personally, I think it just gives us, it gives us back our confidence from losing to Mobile a couple of weeks ago. We went down to Evangel and took care of them pretty well, and I think it just put us back to where we were before. So.
Now, this weekend we are playing Georgetown in the first round of the playoffs. Now, we have never been matched up with them or played them. Now, what can we expect from their offense as far as we know?
They're big. They're probably the biggest team we're going to play all year. They're very physical. They're very old school in my opinion, but we like old school football, so I think we're suited up well for them. I think we match up with them well. So.
Now, you are one of the top leaders on the team for tackles. Now, tell us, what has been the key for your aggressiveness this season?
Honestly, it all comes to Coach Thorne and the people around me. Coach Thorne, before every play, he puts us in the right position, and all we have to do is go out and just execute that play. But honestly, it's all credit to him and the people around me, just everybody doing their jobs, and sometimes I don't even get blocked and I just make a tackle, and it's just what I'm supposed to do. Like it's expected. So.
Right. Now, you have also had 4 interceptions so far this season. Now, how have you been able to be so successful this season?
Again, it's Coach Thorne. He puts us in, like I said, he puts us in the positions. Like before the play, like he works with us so hard throughout the week that we know exactly what's going to come before the plays even snap. Like the way they line up, we'll say, okay, this is coming or this is coming. So I mean, he makes us smart. Like honestly, that's what it is.
Now, this weekend the game will be broadcasted worldwide on ESPN. Now, tell us, what is this coverage like for you and the team?
Honestly, I think it just it kind of gives us a little extra motivation that everybody around the world is going to get to watch us play. Because Baker football, we're a small NAIA school, and people just click in like, oh, these dudes can play. Like, and I think that kind of goes through our minds like, all right, we're on national TV. Let's show out. Let's show them what we can do.
Well, thank you, Grant, and we look forward to watching you this weekend in the first round of the playoffs.
All right, thank you.
Thanks. Now, the game can be viewed on the Watch ESPN app as well as ESPN3, and kickoff is at 1:07 on Saturday. Here's Baker Sports Information Director Tyler Price with Coach Grossner.
Well, the number 6 ranked Wildcats have now reached the NAIA FCS. Here with Baker University head football coach Mike Grossner. Coach, it's 2 storied programs. Baker's number 2 all-time in wins with 599. Georgetown is 7th with 510, and you guys have never faced off until this Saturday. Talk about these 2 storied programs and the fact that it's amazing you guys are finally meeting now.
Yeah, I followed Georgetown when I first got here. They were kind of the reigning national champions. They had played in 5, late 90s, early 2000s, and won 3 of them. And Bill Cronin, their head coach, has been there 21 years, and he's had a nice run there and done a fantastic job. The Cincinnati Bengals used to train at their place, so their facilities are top-notch, 20,000-seat stadium. I mean, they got it going. He's had his teams as a national contender since I've been here, and we finally get a chance to play him in the playoffs. So we're excited. It's 2 contrasting type teams. They're a little old school and run downhill at you and play sound defense, and they'll pop you real physical, and we're going to try to speed you up and spread you. And defensively, I think we're very similar teams. So the matchup is intriguing. I love the fact first round game, haven't played them. I'm sure they're saying the same thing, and we'll get after it Saturday.
Yeah, it is 2 contrasting styles. Georgetown comes in as a top 5 defense against the run. Your squad comes in top 5 in running the ball and one of the top running backs in the country. How do you see that playing out, and how do you try and crack through their defense?
Yeah, something's got to give. You know, that's what's so neat when you get those type of matchups. We're going to still run the ball, and they're going to sit there and hammer us. I like our lineup from a standpoint we can still spread you, and our QBs can get the ball outside if there's stuff in the middle. You know, J.D. Woods has had a great year. He's second in the country in rushing and leading the country in scoring, so he knows how to make it happen. But they're going to be stout. I like what they have up front. They got two nice middle backers. They bring stuff off the edge. They've got two very long corners on the outside. When I say long, 6'1", 6'2". Safeties are very active in the run game. That's why they're so good. So there's some things we've got to take advantage of. And I'm sure they're coming in saying we're going to stop the run. And that's what we're saying on defense ourselves. We've been very good against the run. You know, Coach Thorne, that's the one thing. When we go into a football game, we've got to stop the run first and then react to the other stuff. And so from that standpoint, both teams have that in mind. And then that's why you hire offensive coordinators. You know, they're good. Both coordinators are good. Ours is great. And he'll find a way.
Yeah, what about their offense jumps out at you? I know they've got a quarterback that takes pretty good care of the football, and they run the ball very well. But what have you seen on film from the Georgetown offense?
Offensive line, very big and physical. You know, they play well together. They've stayed fairly healthy, it looks like, and kept them intact throughout the year. Two big backs at fullback or one back sets. They play some wing. And so their single back is a big guy that just runs it downhill. And then their wings are kind of their tailbacks, and they're, you know, got some speed there. You got a big old receiver outside, 6'4", 230, that's a mismatch to anybody. And then they got a very heady quarterback. Riley's a guy, he's not going to wow you and be real flashy, but gets the ball to his guys, and when things aren't there, he likes to run the ball. And so on defense, we got to be very disciplined in our pass rush lanes, keep him contained, and play great coverage down the field. So those are the keys to us having success on defense.
Yeah, we're fortunate enough to host a first-round game this year, and Baker Nation will be coming this way at 1:07 kickoff. But on top of that, it is a game where Niles Media will be out here. We've got Neil Hallwell on the call along with Mark Bow-Richter, so a really first-class broadcasting group. How about the fact that you get to showcase your team again on ESPN3 and locally on KSMO?
Yeah, it's fantastic, and we've had a nice record on TV with these guys, so kind of a good luck charm to us. But I love the fact that people in the Kansas City area and surrounding areas can watch it on KSMO and then worldwide ESPN3. So from a recruiting standpoint, it's awesome for us. Guys get to see our style of play. And then there's families there that can't travel to see their young man play, or extended families. And you can tune in and watch some great football, some great NAIA playoff football.
Well, we hope to see a big crowd here on Saturday. Again, 1:07 kickoff. Good luck to you, Coach, as you get ready for Georgetown.
Thank you. Appreciate it.